Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sheela Malik, Regional Vice President in Qualification, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys today this fantastic program that I have personally done and have absolutely fallen in love with. So before I get into the details of the program, I do just want to quickly share a little bit about myself and my journey. So my introduction to health and weight loss and nutrition goes a long, long while back. I am somebody that was overweight pretty much my entire life from my teenage years all the way into adulthood. And it was something that I was never really comfortable with. It's like being not comfortable in your own skin. I don't know when I stopped seeing myself in the mirror and started seeing my roles instead. I know I was pretty young when it happened. And of course, with that comes the low self-esteem and the loss of confidence and not wanting to take pictures with my friends, not wanting to go shopping because nothing fit and the stuff that did fit just simply didn't look good to me. I have tried everything under the sun to lose that weight. I've done every diet you can imagine. I've joined gym memberships. I've done programs, like the cabbage soup diet and the slim fast diet, and I've done it all. And it's not that the weight didn't come off. It did, but it always came back. And of course, when you are cutting nutrition from your body, long term, you will eventually see the result of that. And that is something that I went through personally as well. So after losing that weight, especially right around the time I was getting married, I was obsessed with trying to look skinny and fit into a much smaller dress than was my size at that time. And I did manage to lose that weight, but I did it in a very unhealthy way by basically using deprivation diets to reduce the amount of food going into my system. And by doing that, I was also reducing the nutrition going into my system. And so that did catch up with me, and I did become quite sick with constant fainting spells for no reason, lack of energy. I was always lethargic, head spinning. I couldn't sleep well at night. There were lots of things going on with my body, and I just didn't realize that it was related to the weight loss that I had just gone through a year prior. And so, like I said, it does eventually catch up with you. For me, it was sooner than later. And then I got pregnant with my daughter, and of course, I put on more weight, and that was depressing. And when my daughter was about a year and a half is when I was introduced to the Arbonne30 program for the first time. Now, I did the program for about 2 months straight, 2 months because I fell in love with the results after the first month. And I lost 25 pounds over those 2 months in significant inches. I went from a size large to a size small, and I was hooked. From there on out, I was living, breathing Arbonne because I could not believe that I could look so good and feel so confident while being healthy at the same time without starving myself at all. And so this program is about using, whole foods that are good for you, eating the right foods in the right portions at the right time, and of course using fantastic nutritional products from Arbonne to help us get to where we want to be when it comes to our health and our weight loss. And so for those that know me and those who don't, I actually had a baby almost 5 months ago. And so when I was 2 months postpartum, I did decide to do the program again. Many of you have seen that picture or those pictures floating around. So I did the program for 30 days and again lost significant weight in the 30 days. So by 3 months postpartum, I was back into my pre-pregnancy clothing. I lost 3.5 inches off my waist, an inch and a quarter off my hips, an inch off each thigh, a half inch off my arms. And so the program works as long as you stick to it. And I'm going to share with you guys today how easy it is to do that. So let's get started. I am going to just advise that I cannot see the screen where you are typing comments. And so I will go back to that screen once my session is done and respond to any questions that anyone may have. So very quickly, the Arbonne30 program is a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. It's a 30-day whole foods clean eating program. It is an elimination program that will help you uncover food sensitivities to see what is causing you to react. It's a jump start on weight loss. It supports the elimination organs of the body, which we will talk about in a little bit more depth. Long-term results with the tools and knowledge to keep going is what you're going to get from this program. There's lots of eating throughout the day. Plan to eat every 3 hours. It's designed by nutrition nutritionists, doctors, dietitians, and scientists to ensure that it not only works, but it's safe to use by everyone in all phases of life. It's the best program to get healthy and stay healthy long term. Now, I just want you guys to quickly take a look at the screen. If you have even 3 of these conditions in your body, this is your body's way of telling you that you need to detox. So if you are feeling anything on this list, then you are in the right place right now, and please do continue to listen. Now let's talk about the elimination organs of the body. We have 5 organs of the body that are considered your elimination organs: the liver, the kidneys, the lungs, the intestines, and the skin. And one of their jobs is to basically eliminate toxins correctly so that we can have the optimal health. So I want you to imagine that each of these organs is like a bathtub, okay? And we have toxins that go into our bodies, and when our bodies become too toxic is when you would have many side effects of poor health. And so if we imagine that each of these organs are bathtubs, typically what would happen if you've got a bathtub and it's filling up, you'll have the drain that releases everything that's yucky and shouldn't be there. And if that drain gets clogged, the bathtub starts filling up and would overflow. So that's kind of what's happening in our bodies. So we have toxins that come in from pollution, from the foods we are eating, from the products that we use, the chemicals in those products. Believe it or not, because your skin is the largest organ of the body, it does absorb everything. So everything that goes on top of your skin does enter your bloodstream. So all that makeup and those creams and those shampoos that you're using that are full of chemicals, that's entering your bloodstream as well. And so what's happening is we have what we call a toxic overload in the body. And so now these bathtubs are filling up, your organs are not able to eliminate the toxins correctly, so the toxins start overflowing and spilling into the rest of the body. Now, one of the things that these toxins like to do is get to the vital organs of the body, which is the heart and the brain. And it's absolutely something that we don't want happening, because that's when you would be diagnosed with something very serious going on, like a serious condition. Let's take, for example, diabetes or arthritis. So we don't want that happening. And so what the body does is to prevent that from happening right away, it's going to hop into its natural defense system, which is to trap those toxins. And it traps those toxins by creating a fat cell around them. This is when you would start noticing a little bit of weight gain. So you might notice, a little pooch on the belly, or weight gain elsewhere, and you decide, why don't I go to the gym, or why don't I get on a diet? Now, diets and gym absolutely do work. I'm not saying they do not. However, they only target fat cells. And so if you target the fat cells and get rid of it, you will lose the weight. However, as soon as you stop doing what you did to get rid of those fat cells, the fat cells are going to come back, because you did nothing to target the toxins, which is why the fat cells were there to begin with. And so what you want to do is to be targeting fat cells instead, so that you can get to the root of the problem, and that's how your weight loss remains long term, okay? And of course, then the benefits of having optimal health as well. And so by detoxing our organs, we do allow the elimination organs to do their job correctly, which is to eliminate those toxins. And reducing toxins means reducing those fat cells, which means long-term weight loss and long-term optimal health. Now, the Arbonne30 program focuses on cleansing the body, not dieting. So cleansing means you can expect long-term results, which is why you're able to maintain the results even after completing the program. Like I said, I did the program for the first time when I had my first daughter, and she was 1.5 years, so that was about 5 years ago. And I was able to keep that weight off for 4 years without any special diet or exercise, because of nutritional rebalancing, okay? And so this is exactly what you want to be doing to be the healthiest that you can be. Now, there are certain foods that will be eliminating when you are doing this program. Remember, it's just for 30 days, guys. We can do anything for 30 days. So for the 30 days, you'll be eliminating major foods that are allergenic, acidic, inflammatory, addictive, processed, toxic, or have a high sugar content. So I'm going to go through those with you guys quickly. Gluten is the first ingredient you'll be eliminating, which is found in wheat products like bread, pasta, chapati. Like I said, it's just for 30 days. And I will be giving you a list of what you can consume in those 30 days as well. Just bear with me. The second thing you'll be eliminating is dairy. So anything from cow or goat's milk, like yogurt, butter, or cheese. Anything processed out of a box. Guys, if you didn't make it, try not to put it in your mouth. Things like salad dressings, mayonnaise, ketchup, meals in a box are just horrendous at this point. And so if it's processed, basically it means that there's some kind of preservative in there that's preventing that food from expiring while it's sitting on the shelf. So our goal is to try to reduce the toxic overload in the body. So we will be cutting out those processed foods while on the program. Artificial sweeteners and processed sugars we will not be consuming. So your typical white sugar that we have, we will not be consuming it on this program. However, we do give you delicious dessert recipes, so you won't be missing your sugar too much. Soy, white rice, white vinegar, corn does have to go, unfortunately. Caffeine, I know there's tons of coffee drinkers out there that and anti-drinkers who are just thinking, you know, has this woman lost her mind right now? But I promise you, we do have products that will help you get over your caffeine addiction. We have a herbal detox tea that is just delicious. And then we do have our fist sticks, which is what is going to replace your coffee, your tea, your pop, any, you know, soda drinks that you're having, and they're delicious. So it's just a matter of 30 days, guys. After the 30 days are up, if you guys want to get back onto your coffee and your chai, you're welcome to do that. Alcohol is not permitted on this program either. Now, instead, we will be giving you a huge list of products that are ingredients that you can be consuming, and this is just some of them. So I just want to quickly give you guys an idea that you to cut flavor from your life. You can have your brown rice and anything made from brown rice, foods made from any non-gluten flours. So you can still continue to have your pastas and other foods and tortillas and stuff as long as they're made from non-gluten flours. Oatmeal, quinoa, eggs, all non-starchy vegetables, lentils, beans, chickpeas, and other legumes, and anything made from these things. I'm a huge fan of hummus. You could absolutely have your hummus. Apple cider vinegar you can have instead of your white vinegar. Coconut aminos are actually like another version of soy sauce, but they're actually healthy for you. So you can have that. You can have chicken every single day if you want. Try to go for grass-fed and organic. Same with beef, but beef you can have once a week. Wild caught fish you can have once a week. Almond milk, coconut milk you can replace your dairy with. You can be having your salads with olive oil. You can cook with avocado oil, coconut oils. All berries, green apples, pomegranate, and lemon and lime are permitted as your fruit section. You can also snack on some of the Arbonne goodies, which are the Arbonne Fit Chews and the Arbonne Protein snack bars. And of course, you are actually added to a support group. So we're not just going to get you on the program and then say, okay, go do it. We have a very, very detailed support group with lots of motivation and tips for you daily, lots of recipes for you. So it could be entree recipes, it could be desserts, it can be shakes, it can be drinks. So lots to help you along the way. And then, of course, you're going to be making your dessert recipes using the correct ingredients, using the list that we provide you. And trust me, it's a lot easier than people would think. So on the right side is just a few pictures of some of the recipes that we've put together. And these are allowed, and you're allowed to have these on a daily basis. So like I said, there's no starving on this program. We want you to feel full. We want you to feel satisfied, but we just want you to be eating the right foods. So what's different about the nutritional products? So first of all, they are pure, safe, and beneficial. The products we have are made from pure ingredients. They're safe for you to use, and they're beneficial to your health as well. They're vegan certified, guys. So nothing from animal ingredients is in there at all. Nothing from animals. So no milk, no eggs either. And basically super, super clean and healthy. Everything is plant sourced. We're gluten-free certified. And so because we're cutting gluten from our diet, we're cutting gluten from these nutritional products as well. Gluten is linked to so many abdominal issues. So definitely something that a lot of people think, well, I'm not allergic to gluten. You don't actually have to be. You could just have a sensitivity towards it. Everything is non-GMO, so non-genetically modified for our products. Low glycemic index, so our entire nutritional line is low glycemic index, meaning it cannot spike your blood sugar level, and we want to keep it that way, which is why we are actually limiting the fruits that you can have on the program as well. Fruits are absolutely great for you, but we're limiting them for the 30 days because we don't want your blood sugar level to go over. We want it to stay balanced. We're kosher certified, actually, and another exciting fact that I'll share with you is that we've actually spoken to the CEO about getting halal certification now, because technically our products are already halal, so we just need to get that label now. And so the CEO is very open to having this conversation and going down that route, so very excited to share that with you guys. Also, there's no soy in any of our products, there's no alcohol in any of our products, there's no artificial dyes, colors, or sweeteners. This is a picture of the kit that you would receive when you do decide to embark on this journey. So you get 2 packs of our protein shake. You can do this in a protein or meal replacement depending on the country that you're in. I personally like the meal replacement. My husband likes the protein. So it's all just about flavor. You can absolutely get healthy and lose weight with either of these. We've got our fiber boost, extremely important. So the fiber is a soluble and insoluble fiber, not that easy to find in the market. 2 boxes of our herbal detox tea. This is excellent for cleaning out the liver. Our fizz sticks, which are just to die for. So the kit will come with citrus and pomegranate. You get to choose your flavors. Same with the protein. It's chocolate and vanilla. You get to choose what flavors you want. We have our Digestion Plus, which is pre and probiotics in one. Not very common to find a product like this in the market. And then our 7-day body cleanse, which is used in week 3 of the program. Excellent for cleaning out your gut. Okay, so your daily schedule. This is a program that it does not require you to shrink your portion size. Like I said, we just want you to have the right foods in the right portion at the right time. So you do want to stay very full while you're on the program. So 2 shakes a day you'll be having, depending if you get the protein and meal placement, but typically 1 to 2 meals a day, and your snack portion will be 2 to 3 a day. If you are somebody working out or who does exercise, which is not required for this program, but if it is something that you'd like to do or you're already doing, then you would just increase the snacks that you're having just to make sure that we can make up for those lost calories. Expect to be eating or having a shake every 2.5 to 3 hours. In addition to this, you'll be drinking tons of water and enjoying your Arbonne fizz sticks, your detox tea, your Digestion Plus, and the body cleanse. So absolutely, guys, you are not supposed to feel hungry on this program. If you are feeling hungry on this program, something is wrong. So please talk to the person that invited you onto the program and share with them, why am I feeling hungry? That is also why we have the support group in place, so that if you have any questions or concerns, or you're going grocery shopping and you don't know if there's a certain product you should buy, if it's allowed on the program, take a picture of it and upload it into our group, and somebody will be happy to answer you and let you know if you can take that product while you are on our program. So we are asking you to eat, every 2.5 to 3 hours, because we're trying to boost your metabolism. Metabolism is the process by which your body is going to convert the food and drinks that go into your body into energy. So in simple terms, if you have a fast metabolism, it means that your body can do this quickly, and that means releasing this energy and losing the weight faster. So if you have a slower metabolism, you're going to lose weight slower, or it may not actually convert into energy and just kind of sit there and turn into fat instead, which we don't want happening. And so by doing this, we can actually boost your metabolism. And what I'd like to say is you can actually lose weight in your sleep. Wouldn't that be fantastic, right? And then, of course, eating more often speeds up your metabolism, which means that there's more calories that are being burned. And eating at regular intervals actually also keeps your blood sugar levels balanced, okay? So, and if your blood sugar levels are balanced, it means you'll have less cravings for salty or sweet foods. Okay, so many of you are probably familiar with deprivation diets, where you're basically reducing the amount of food you're eating or the amount of calories that you're eating during the day to try to lose weight. And I just want to talk about this because I think it's so important, and there's a lot of misconceptions out there. And so our bodies need fuel to run, okay, to function. And so food basically means fuel, and fuel means energy. So if you have food going in, it means your energy levels are going to be going up as well. Now, the food that goes in that's converted into energy, your body is going to use that towards all the necessary functions first. So necessary function means things like blinking your eyes and breathing and, allowing your heart to pump and having access to your fingers and being able to walk with your feet. These are your basic necessary functions of the body. That's where all the energy goes to first. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that in order for your body to burn fat, that requires fuel as well. So that also needs energy, okay? Now, I don't like talking about calories, but I'm going to bring it up just because there's like this magic buzz number that's running around, and people think that this is what they need to do to lose weight. It's the 1,200 calorie type of diet, okay? So when your body is not getting enough fuel, it's going to restrict all the fuel coming in, so all the food, all the energy, to the necessary functions first, meaning it will not activate that fat burning function for you, okay? 1,200 calories a day is the bare minimum you need to function, okay? Basically for the necessary functions of the body, the basic functions. Take it this way, if you were in a coma, you still need 1,200 calories a day, okay? Before your body starts, withering away, basically. And so this 1,200 calorie diet that people tend to go on and reducing their portion size, it's not going to help you in the long run. It will probably allow you to drop weight immediately first, but then your body is going to start hanging on to everything that goes in it, just so that it doesn't starve. So your body's going to think it's starving. That's what we call the starvation mode. You don't want that happening. if your body ends up thinking it's starving, no matter what you do, no matter how many times you go to the gym or for how long, no matter how little food you're putting in your mouth, you will not lose weight. Your body will stay stuck, and that's what we call plateau. And many people do hit that plateau, and they wonder, why am I not losing weight? You know, I've been at the gym for this many months, or I've been on this diet for this many months, and at first the weight came off right away, and now suddenly it's stuck. Why is that happening? It's probably happening because your body doesn't have enough fuel, and so it's reserving all the food you're putting into it towards the basic functions. Okay, and so you don't want that feeling, and it is going to start to begin to show on your face, your skin, your hair, your health overall. And this is why when people go on diets, others will comment, at least they used to with me, that, oh, you look sick. Oh, you look too skinny in the face. And it's that freshness goes away, the glow goes away. And we absolutely don't want that happening. So instead, if you stick to the Arbonne30 program where you're eating whole nutritious foods all day long, you'll have a nice fresh glow on the skin while also getting healthier and losing the weight also. Okay, so what happens after the 30 days? Once your 30 days are over, you're going to slowly reintroduce the foods that you had cut out. And by adding back in like the dairy, the gluten, the sugar, everything that was cut, your body will respond to what it doesn't like. So for example, some people get bloated with gluten and they've been eating it their entire lives. That's me actually. So I do get bloated with gluten, and I didn't even know because I grew up eating pasta and chapati, okay? Others will get headaches when they add sugar back in, right? So it's really just about what is toxic for your body. What is your body telling you? It's going to be different for each person, but this is a great way to determine what your body likes and what it doesn't like. Now this way, you'll learn what your body is asking you not to put into it. Many people do choose to incorporate this newly learned information as a lifestyle change and commit to an 80-20. So what I find with myself, because I do get quite bloated with gluten, which I didn't realize was the reason that I was bloated before. And so now when I do go out to eat, whether it's at home or whether it's at a restaurant, I'm a little bit more careful. So if there's a gluten-free pasta option, I'll have that instead, right? So it's the 80-20 that I like to live now. Which I feel has just been very, very beneficial for me. Plus, I'm enjoying my food a lot more, and I'll explain what that means. So the side effects of this program are nothing less than phenomenal. And here are some of the results our clients report just after 30 days. Energy levels elevated, increased focus and attention, loss of cravings and addictions, stronger taste buds. I was very surprised. My food tastes a lot more flavorful. Decreased headaches, hormones and blood work balanced. If you're somebody that has any kind of health condition, absolutely speak to your doctor. But go get your blood work done, and get your blood work done before starting the program. And once you're done the program, get your blood work done again. And not only you, but your doctor is going to be pleasantly surprised with what a change your body has overcome in just 30 days. No more fatigue, no more bloating, better digestion, better sleep at night, clearer, fresher looking skin, and of course, weight loss over the entire body. So I just want to share with you some of real life testimonials of people that have been using our program. And so it's just phenomenal what can happen in just 30, 60, 90 days. You know, you choose how long you want to continue the program. If you're happy after 30 days, great. If you feel you want to keep going, that's okay as well. We have people who do this, 6, 7, 8, even 12 months out of the year until they're at their optimal best. And then we have Julia, who 60 pounds down, looks amazing. And then this is my friend Sarah on the right, who was happy to share her results with me and allowed me to share them with you guys today. This is her 4-month progress, and she is still going. So very, very proud of her for her results. And then these are my pictures, which many of you guys have already seen. So this is when I did the program just in July for the 30 days. And as you can see, the baby pooch has gone in significantly. The back fat, the thigh gap, my love handles seem to have shrunk quite a bit here. The thigh gap is back, which I was very proud of. My double chin went away, okay? I didn't even know I had a double chin until I took these pictures because I guess you're so used to seeing yourself pregnant and with the extra weight gain that you don't realize how much you have changed in the face. But I obviously did change quite a bit, but happy to report that all that has now gone away, and the weight that I did lose in July, it stayed off, and I've not really committed to the program again after that. And I did continue to lose some weight as well, probably because of the boost in my metabolism. So that's great. And then I just want to share that this program is for men as well. It's not just for women. So we've got Scott who did the program and shared his results with us. And on the right, we have my lovely friend, Miss Rima Rafe. We have been friends for many years now, and she was happy to share her results with us also. So how much does the kit cost? Let's talk about Canada first. So I calculated this with a 13% tax because I'm in Ontario, but I do have clients all around the world. And so your tax is calculated based off of where you live. And so generally in Ontario, it would have cost $627 for the full package after tax and shipping. But our discount package that is available today and for the rest of October is $326 for the meal replacement or $314 for the protein. So we have two different packages that you can choose from. Now, the tax is extra just depending on which province you live in. You will receive with this free shipping, a free product valued up to $118, free product on your next minimum order, free products offers for a year, free shipping offers for a year, and 20% off all products on our website, along with 40% off packages. So we have more than just nutrition, guys. We've got skincare, hair products, baby products, cosmetics, essential oils, spa line. So there's tons of products that you'll get access to as a discount. Now, the October special, typically you would need to pay a $35 fee to get the discount price, but just for October, that fee is going to be waived when you purchase this kit. So I just want to put that out there that this is a temporary offer. So if this is something you're considering, October would be a really great time to hop on board. I did put together the Australia prices as well for anyone who's interested from Australia. And then of course from the US as well. Again, your tax is just calculated based off of where you live. And then the fees are also waived for both these countries and the other countries we're in. We're also in the UK, in New Zealand, in Poland, and Taiwan. So if anyone is watching from there, then of course we can get pricing for you. Now, this does look like quite a price to be hitting. It is not a cheap price. However, do take into account what you're getting in exchange for it. You are getting the cost of 2 meals a day for yourself because 2 of these shakes are going to be your meals and all drinks for a month. There's no monthly fees, no requirement to repurchase, no automatic renewals, okay? And remember, guys, these products are actually halal. So we always tend to pay a higher price point for halal food anyways. And so take that into account as well. Now, I don't feel the kit is as expensive as it seems. You know, a fast food meal these days costs $8 to $12. You know, expect to pay $20 to $40 for one person's meal at a restaurant. And the Arbonne30 program is just for 30 days, and you'll be getting 2 meals a day, plus the tea and energy boosters in all your drinks for the full month for less than $7 a meal, right? And that's what the tax is included. So it's actually pretty affordable when you take a look at it that way. And of course, you'll be cutting out some of the junk that you've probably been eating, like the fast food and like tea and coffee from our favorite Tim Hortons or Starbucks. And so that is also money that you would not be spending otherwise. So how do you get started? You would get in touch with your Arbonne consultant, whoever invited you to watch this today. Your rep will require your personal information to place the order and ensure that they get the best discount in the products for you. You're going to select your flavors and which product you like for free. Payment is made through credit cards, so Visa, MasterCard, Amex, or Visa Debit in Canada. And then, of course, if your consultant has an option where they can take maybe like an email money transfer in advance and then use their card to pay for you, that's a personal choice that they can make. I do offer that to my clients, but not everyone does. So, of course, speak to your consultant if that is a concern for you. The receipt will be emailed to you immediately upon the order. The shipping email with tracking information will be emailed next. And then you can expect your product at your doorstep within 3 to 5 business days. And then you'll be added to our famous Facebook support group with the recipes, the tips, the motivation, and of course, it's your hub for all the questions that you may have while on the program. Now, what if you change your mind? Now, Arbonne wants you to love your product. So if for any reason you decide that these products are not for you, you have the option of getting a full product refund. So you have 45 days for a money-back guarantee from the date of ordering, less any shipping or fees that you may have paid. So luckily with this program for October, there is no shipping and there is no fee either. So you would get your full money back. And this is even if the package is opened, even if you've already used it, you just have to hang on to your packaging. So that's what is going to be returned. We do actually have a warehouse in Mississauga in Ontario and Calgary as well. And so if you're close enough, you can actually just drop off your product if you would like to do the refund. Otherwise, the shipping, you can ship it back and that would be your cost. Now, you would get to keep the free product that you selected just as a thank you for trying us out. So Arbonne is pretty fantastic like that. So what do you have to lose other than fatigue, bloating, and some weight? I absolutely urge you to give it a try.